Alright, how you doing, YouTube? This is a first place deck profile. Go ahead and state your name and the deck you're playing.
I'm Brawley. I'm playing Thunder Dragons. I actually split for first.
Okay.
This is my Dragon deck, Thunder Dragon deck profile. First things first. 3 Thunder Dragon original. 3 Thunder. 3 Matrix. 3 Dragon Dark, and 2 Roar. Most of this is pretty standard. I only run 2 Roar because I don't like seeing it in my opening hand most of the time. I know that seems weird, but I find it's kind of a brick a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, man. I had to go to the bathroom and all that.
Oh, that's pretty standard.
Alright. So that's all the monsters?
Well, there's more.
That's all the Thunder Dragons.
That's all the Thunder Dragon monsters. 3 Ash.
Okay.
Best hand trap in the format.
Is this going first or going second?
This is going first.
Okay.
Ash is pretty good. Helps you.
Yeah.
Helps you if you're going second. And Ash is pretty standard as well. 3 Solar. It's one of your best cards in the deck. It helps you combo off a lot more easy than if you don't draw him.
Okay.
And he basically, if you draw this plus if you draw this or any like Hawk or something, you pretty much have full combo.
Okay.
2 BLS because I play the Chaos, a small Chaos engine.
Okay.
Going first, he's okay sometimes, depending on what your hand is, because he can allow you to extend pretty hard. Going second, he pretty much wins you games. I play Baby Dragon engine. This plus Hawk and a few others. This plus Solar is almost full combo. You pretty much end on Saryuja 3 fusions.
Right, and they just kind of float out.
Yeah,
right?
they float out. They search each other.
Okay.
Some people play 3 of this guy. I prefer just to play the 3 ofs.
Right.
1 Tormloin, because I play Brilliant Fusion Engine.
Right.
Dragon Duo is also a Chaos card, and I main 1 Deco Sekka against the Trap matchup and against Sky Strikers. If you play this, if you know what you're playing, game 2 or 3, and you just have this on your opening hand against Sky Strikers or Trap deck, you pretty much insta win.
Yeah, insta win.
Obviously the 3 Brilliant Fusion, it's one of the best extenders in the deck. Although I usually side it out going second.
But you don't play Darling Cobra and
no, I don't.
Scorpion.
Proto Plan engine would be to Bricky.
Bricky? Okay.
3 Instant Fusion. Some builds don't run this. I like it because it allows you to.
It's a good extender.
Yeah, extender, and going second, you in the mirror match you can make Thousand-Eyes Strict and steal one of their fusions. 3 Gold Sarks is the best card in the deck. If it hits the 1, we get hurt, but we get Lone Wolf eventually. So.
Okay. Yeah. Eventually, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna get hit.
3 Fusion. And if you ever see this in your opening hand, you're usually good. It can be searched with Dark.
Yeah.
It's incredibly good. Helps you get your resources. And finally, 1 Monster Reborn. It just helps. Sometimes this card can make or break a game.
Okay.
If you draw it and you just have like BLS or whatever, you can just go in on them.
Okay.
Now for the extra deck. Starting off, I run 3 Colossus. It's obviously the best card.
Yeah.
Mistake. If you against some builds like Trickstar or Sky Striker, if you just make this guy, you pretty much win. They can't really get over it unless they hard draw Widow Anchor. And even then, if you make 3, they can't really out it. I run 2 Titan. I used to run 3, but I felt 2 Titan was enough. That's pretty standard too. It's basically the best card in the mirror match because if you make this going first, then you pretty much can stop them from doing all their plays.
Yeah.
Kaminari attack, instant fusion target, helps you extend.
Okay.
Prismara, brilliant fusion target.
Yeah.
Also helps you extend. 1,000 Hydro Strict, another instant fusion target. This helps you break boards that it would be otherwise hard to get rid of. I run 2 Summon Summoner. Some people run 1, but I feel like 2 comes up way too often, even in the turn 1 combos, because sometimes you have to hard make a Summon Summoner to get into to extend your plays, and then you have to get rid of it and then make another one. Otherwise, you won't be able to end on the big board. Link Karibo, I usually make this with Matrix. Sometimes if you draw Matrix and no other extenders, you pretty much have to end on Link Karibo and like 1 fusion. I run Borload Dragon because if they Borload you, you pretty much have no out to it except another Borload.
Makes sense.
Saryuja, this lets you fix your hands and allows you to end on a bigger board than you normally would without it, because with this you can end on like this and 3 fusions, and you're usually pretty good in a pretty good spot at that point.
Right, pretty much playing the duel at that point.
I run Land Frankus because a lot of times if you end up having to use 1,000 Hydro Strict, you need to be able to link it away for in a way that allows you to summon more than just 1 fusion. So instead of making Link Karibo, you can make this, and then you have 2 more spots to make 2 fusions with. And finally, Gustav Max. This is how I win like 80% of my games, because if I can't push for game with, if I end up only on 2 fusions, or they had a Fusion monster, I can't push for game. But if I can get them to under 2,000, I can just make this and then win for game.
Makes sense. So no Summon Sorcerer?
No, I don't really care for the Summon Sorcerer's combo. It's good, but I feel like just running these are better. I thought about running Topologic Trisbania for the Altergeist matchup, which I might try in the future. But for right now, that's just how my trick is. For side deck, I run 3 Rivalry. This is good against a few number of decks. It's good in the Pendulum matchup. And really good against Dark Warrior. 2 Denko Sekka to side in against the trap decks. And as well as Sky Striker. 3 Red Reboot also for the trap decks. And it's really good.
I think pretty much just about everybody's siding Red Reboot.
3 Mind Control, this is for the mirror match.
And, makes sense.
It's just good in general against a lot of stuff that just they make a big monster and you can't normally get over it. I run 2 Silent Graveyard because one of this deck's biggest hardest matchups is like BA or any graveyard-based deck. Like against BA, they can just pretty much snow you over and over again, and this pretty much turns that off, and then you can just go in on them. And finally, 2 Medion. This is normally for the mirror match, but eventually it's good against Mermails for various reasons. And in general, if they just make a big board with like no negates, you can just run this in and pretty much wipe their board.
You said against Mermails?
Yeah, I've played it against a couple Mermail players, and they just insta-lose to it. They just can't get over it. Well, that's my deck profile. It's pretty standard. There's not a whole lot I would change. I thought about running Twin Twisters in the side instead of Denko, or possibly putting them in the main deck, but other than that, I pretty much, the deck's basically how I want it to be.
Alright, well thank you for your deck profile, and we'll see you again, alright?
Thank you. Yeah.